Common manifold.
இந்த ஸ்டட் வரும், இங்கே வரும் இல்லையா? சரி
சரி,
அதை எடுங்க, அதை எடுங்க, அப்படி விடுங்க. அது சரி, அது ட்ரெயினை விடுங்க, விடுங்க, விடாது 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 விடுங்க. 1 போல்ட்டு தான் சொல்லுங்க. கொடுங்க, டோர் எடுங்க.
டோர்
நல்லா ரெக்கார்டிங்.
சார் மேலே போட்டுருங்க சார்.
இங்கே ஸ்டட்டு வரும், நட்டு இல்லை, ஸ்டட்டு வரும். விடுங்க விடுங்க விடுங்க, ஸ்டட்டு இருந்தால் போடலாம்.
எந்தோட என்னது என்ன கம்ப்ரஸர் நீ வைக்கிறது என்னது?
யாரும் அவுட்ல
எந்தது ப்ரெஷர் ரிலீஃப்.
Air filter.
Air filter.
Air filter.
அது air filter.
Air filter. Don't take close. That is another door. Take it.
Bolt தவிர
What is it? What is it? Breather. Breather. Why breather is that? Yes.
excess pressure in the crankcase.
Yes sir.
How excess pressure to excess in crankcase? Leakage of piston ring. Piston ring 1 or 2 meters. Blow past out. Yeah. So bottom compression will be there. Due to bottom compression, air pressure is likely to increase, as well as temperature. In some you have oil. Oil may catch fire. To avoid that, this is breather. Not relief valve.
Crankcase breather.
In engine, crankcase explosion door as well as breather. Both explosion door as well as breather. Because in engine, mist formation will be more. Mist.
Oily mist.
Oily mist. It's excess mist, no, it may lead to crankcase explosion. If any hot spot is there, any hot spot. What happens? Before starting the engine, what you do? You circulate jacket cooling water. You circulate jacket cooling water. through heater. So engine temperature increases. Engine temperature increases. What air inside gets heated. And then you pre-lubricate to create an oil wedge. When lubricated, when the oil falls back, a vapor forms. So vapor travels from hot place to cold place. In case piston ring also worn out, what happened? Low burst of flame would be there. Or any bearing, something like that, running hot, what happened? That is a hot spot. When the hot spot coming into contact with the mist, you may have a crankcase explosion. To avoid that, you have breather as well as crankcase explosion door. To know the extent of mist inside the crankcase, you have a mist detector. Understand? This is breather, because that much of explosion will take place in the air compressor. No hot spot, nothing. That is why this is breather. Where is breather for that air conditioner, air compressor? Look, put it first.
That's it. Is it?
That is unloaded. Unscrew it. No, by hand. Take it. This is breather. It is like here, no? Through this hole, air passes through because it is inside. This is outside. Through this it comes out. This is breather.
Okay, sir.
Bottom air compression, no. This is breather. Understand? Weak metal attracted to us stronger metal. That what is the weak metal? Cast iron is the weak metal. Copper is the strong metal. So the atom or metal from the cast iron casing would attract it towards the copper casing. In that sense, corrosion would be there. Life of that casing would come down. So when you deliberately fix a sacrificial alloy, it is made out of zinc. Zinc is much weaker metal than the cast iron. During galvanic action, instead of atom from the cast iron body, zinc will attract it towards the copper, thereby sacrifice itself to safeguard main original metal. Understand? That is called it is sacrificial alloy. If you go down around the hull, close to propeller, you can see number of white anodes in the hull. But it is not made out of zinc. It is made out of aluminum. Aluminum life is longer than the zinc, because when the hull is submerged in the raw salt water, the galvanic action would be more. Because of aluminum is taken more thing. Before fixing it, that aluminum anode is subjected to what? Cathodic treatment. Electrical treatment is given to that aluminum anode, and then it is fixed close to propeller to safeguard the hull plate. Understand? Normally hull plate would be around 1 centimeter in thickness. No, you cannot afford to have this life come down. That is why this is called sacrificial alloy. You can see this in wall, pump, heat exchanger, wherever water present in the midst of two different metals.
அது ஒன்றும் இல்லை சும்மா வேஸ்ட்